What's up, YouTube? Alright, so very important video because I've seen these way too often. Um, these fires that are happening in people's houses and businesses are getting way out of control. Just in the past 2 days here, there has been like 4 fires. Just this morning, there was 2. And I'm not going to 100% say that it's careless people because accidents do happen, but you have to make sure that if you're not using something, unplug it. If you're not on the computer, unplug it. If you're not cooking, though, this is something that I do, and I don't have children, but this is something that I do that helps because the stove, like we have the stove, you push the button, push the knob in and turn it to light. Well, I've had it to where people were reaching for something up in the cabinet and it hit it and it turned it enough to where it can turn it on. So after I'm done cooking and doing what I'm doing, I take all the knobs off because I clean, the stove anyway. I take all the knobs off. And, either I soak them in water so that way they're clean, or, I just take them off and just put them in a little bowl and set them next to the stove. That way, if somebody wants to use it, then they can use it. But another thing is that if you're cooking something, don't be on your phone. Don't be texting and blasting music and this and this and this, and because you're not going to pay attention. I've seen so many people get on phones and walk away, water boiling, walk away, or trying to do so many different things at one time. Me, I'm a multitasker, but if it comes to something like that, I try not to, like if I put water on to boil, I can run down and check my laundry and come back up. But if it's been on boil, if it's been on for a while, I don't leave it because I know what can happen. The water evaporates eventually and then it burns. Another thing is that if you have an adapter that has like 5 outlets on it, you have to watch what you put on there. Don't keep it plugged in because that can start a fire. And I was reading up on something that somebody had posted on a Facebook. It was a Facebook post that the adapter was burned up, and it said about plugging certain things in, and you could click on the link thing and it tells you like certain things, like you don't plug a TV into it, you don't plug an air conditioner into it, you don't plug things in that are going to pull more amps out than what it can handle. Any kind of like gaming systems and things like that. Like if you have just like a small fan or something like that, then okay, to a point. If you're in the room, have it on. But if you leave your room or you go to sleep at night, if you're not using your TV or anything in your actual outlet, unplug that fan out of that little adapter and plug it into the wall. Make sure also too that you're up to date with your electricity. If you have an older home and you own it, have somebody come out and just check them. I know people might say, well, it's easier said than done because you're gonna have money for that. I get it. But if you were to spend a little bit of extra money to make sure that you're safe in your house, I would do it. If you don't own your home, make sure that your landlord is aware, and make sure that you ask him, hey, when was this checked? It's okay to ask. Ask for paperwork if you can. Ask for paperwork and just say, hey, look, I just want to make sure my family's safe. Another good thing to do is have either homeowners insurance or renter's insurance. Again, I know it costs money. I know. But I pay $40 some a month, and I have a good amount of coverage. I have a really good amount of coverage. I'm not going to get personal, but I have a good amount of coverage. So it's worth it. $40, $50 a month that you would go out to eat, or you would go to movies, or buy whatever you buy. is worth spending on renter's insurance or homeowner's insurance. I'm just saying. It's actually it's so cloudy out, but it's so beautiful. Like earlier, it was so sunny, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to go sit outside. But as soon as I came outside, it started cooling down. It started getting really nice. So, with that being said, guys, please, please stay safe because fires are no joke. I know somebody that their house caught on fire, and I can't imagine like what goes through people's minds when they just see their house on fire. So please, guys, just be safe and do everything you guys can to prevent a fire from happening. Try to do your best to prevent it. All right, you guys, it's your girl Diaz. I love you guys. I will see you guys in the next video.